Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Samad, but you can call me Brother John. There is a story about Shaybān, the shepherd saint and spiritual guide of Imam aṣ-Ṣafi'ī. He was once approached by Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. Imam Ahmad asked him about zakāt. Shaybān replied, "According to your knowledge, 1 in 40 is due, whether from gold, silver, livestock, or trade. It is the same in all your laws." Then he added, "But according to our path, the servant owns nothing. Whatever he has belongs entirely to his Lord. So for every 40, all 40 are Allah's, because nothing was ours to begin with." Imam Ahmad asked him, "And who is your Imam in this teaching?" Shaybān replied, "Our Imam is Abū Bakr aṣ-Ṣiddīq radiyallahu anhu. He gave everything to Allah." This is the meaning of the inner zakāt, the offering of the heart, where nothing is withheld from the one who owns all. This story is not about altering the law. It is about revealing the inner stance of the heart that has surrendered. Inwardly, we are invited to live like this, to be constantly giving, constantly releasing, for the seeker who approaches meditation, not as a sedative, but as a path of transformation. This is essential. What we cultivate during formal practice must be carried into the movements of the day, because the day is the real testing ground. Through meditation, we develop a special kind of awareness, the ability to observe our inner state with clarity. With this awareness, we begin to notice in real time when the heart tightens, grasps, or clings, and that is the moment to open, to give, to let go. If you walk with Hassan, knowing you are seen by Allah, you will feel the subtle tensions that arise, anxiety about the future, fear of loss, fear of change. Every fear reveals an attachment, something the heart has claimed as mine. If you fear change, it is because you cling to the way things are. If you feel loss, it is because you are holding something inside that was never yours. Not only possessions, but also people, identities, comfort, health, reputation, expectations, even your own body. A servant owns nothing. Everything is on loan. Everything can be reclaimed at every moment. The fear of death is the fear of losing this borrowed body. The fear of sickness is the fear of losing borrowed comfort. Every fear points to something we have placed in the heart instead of Allah. So give it away inwardly, not physically, but emotionally, spiritually. Release the illusion of ownership. Abū Bakr radiyallahu anhu gave everything outwardly because he held nothing inwardly. His heart contained only Allah. This is why we are told, carry the dunya in your hand, not in your heart. When you lose something and feel pain, notice where it hurts. The pain is in the heart, the very place you were storing what was never yours. Imagine your heart as a boat sailing on the ocean of Dunya. A boat heavy with cargo sinks. A boat filled with water becomes impossible to row. But an empty boat floats lightly and carries you where you need to go. Many of us struggle to row through our lives because our boats are overloaded. Attachments, fears, expectations, identities, imagined futures. When the boat is full, the slightest wave threatens to sink us. So empty the boat. Let the heart be light. Travel light. A relaxed open heart can be filled with Allah. A crowded heart cannot receive. If you remember death regularly, as the Prophet, peace be upon him, advised, it becomes easier to let go. For nothing will accompany you in the grave except what you have cultivated inwardly. Even the body returns to earth. Everything is temporary except the heart's relationship with its Lord. So live with an open heart. Give whatever tries to settle inside you. Let every fear be a call to release, a reminder of what to surrender. When you stop grasping, you stop resisting the movement of life, the constant unfolding that the Chinese called the Tao, and we call the decree of Allah. Resistance to change is resistance to His will. And remember, a slave owns nothing. Assalamu alaikum.